Would you believe that this is the first time I'm actually baking a cake and it came out so fluffy and so yummy? So my loves, in today's video, I'm going to be taking us through the step-by-step process on which I baked this delicious vanilla cake, okay? So to begin with, you're going to be transferring your butter into a bowl, which we're going to be mixing together with sugar. So the ingredient I'm using is butter, salt, sugar, milk, vanilla extract, baking powder, and flour. Okay, so this is the first time I'm actually doing this, so I might not really be accurate with the right measurements. But trust me, the next one that I'm going to be baking, I'm going to be using the right measurements. Okay, so I made sure I add um 1 cup of sugar into the butter and mix it together. So my goal is to achieve this consistency, this lighter shade. Okay. So after that, the next thing is to start adding the egg. So I'm going to be making use of 4 eggs and I'll be adding it gradually. That is one after the other, so as to monitor the consistency because I wouldn't want it to be too much. I just want everything to be equal and marry each other together. Okay, so make sure you are putting the eggs one after the other, whether it's 5 eggs, 4 eggs, just one after the other. So after that, I added this vanilla extract before going ahead to add my flour. So the flour I use here is actually 2 cup of flour. Okay, so I then added baking powder and also a little pinch of salt, just so everything can come out great. That is the taste. So the next thing is to turn it together. You're not doing anything more, just lightly turn it, okay, before going ahead to add the milk. So for the milk, I use that full tin cup of that 3 crown. So after that, the next thing I did is to go ahead and butter the pan. Now if you notice, I was adding the milk gradually just so I could monitor the consistency. So after everything, the next thing is to add the mixture into the pan. Then we go ahead to preheat our oven. So I'm going to be using a local oven, which is pot and salt. So the first thing I did is to add salt to my pot. Then I allowed it to heat up before going ahead to gently place my gas burner, before going ahead to gently placing my cake pan into it. So I decided to use this foil paper because my pot cannot actually cover tightly and we wouldn't want air to be passing out. Yeah, then I set my timer to 40 minutes. So at around 30 minutes, I came to check it. That was where that bubble was coming up. So I left it a little longer and I decided to check it with that broomstick. That was when I discovered that, oh la la, the cake is ready. So the next thing is to bring it out, and I mustn't lie, I was very very surprised with the outcome because I didn't even believe that this was actually going to come out so nice. So I quickly transferred it to the plate. Normally I'm supposed to have waited till that is for it to cool down, but first time something, I just went ahead to bring out my knife to start cutting it because I couldn't wait to share it so that everybody can actually have a taste of the cake. So this is what we have. You can see how fluffy it looks like. This cake is literally one of the best cake I've tasted in a while. Yeah, so I went ahead to dish out the one that I was going to put for my baby because from the background he was already screaming cake, cake, cake. So I put this on for my baby. Then I stored the rest in the freezer for it to cool down. And you guys, like after this cake cooled down, oh my god, story for another day. So this came out so nice. Thanks for watching. Will you be trying it or not? Bye.